Hi everyone, so for today's video I'm going to show you how to create this look right here. Now today's look is a little bit bizarre, I'm not gonna lie, but overall I do really like this look. It's very bizarre, it's really interesting. I love the contrast between the shimmer and like the green lashes. It's really something. So if you want to know how to recreate this look, you can just keep on watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I put up new videos every single Mondays, so subscribe so that you don't miss any of the makeup Mondays. And that's it, so thank you so much for watching, and let's get started with the makeup. Alright, so let's get started. I'm not too sure how I feel about this eye at the moment, but I think that I need to trust the process. So I did one eye off camera just so that I can really explain to you how I created this look. So I'm going to start working on the second eye, and also I use these for my eyeliner, and it's taken me a couple of trials to know that I hate it. This is actually the Norvina electric cake liners, and these are really bad. Like, the colors are very intense, but they're so patchy, they're so gooey, I really don't like it, but whatever. I just wanted to use these today because I don't have anything else that's very electric and very intense. But yeah, I need to stop rambling, so I'm going to start by priming my eye. So I'm going to take a little bit of my MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly. So I'm going to put some on the outer corner, in the inner corner, under my eye, just because whenever I start with my eyes, I really want to finish my whole eye before starting working on my complexion, especially when working with very bright eyeshadows. These eyeshadows that I'm using today they have so much fallout, so I really just want to be sure and prime my whole eye so that I can finish my whole eye, and then I can work on my complexion. So first thing, I'm going to be using my Morphe 24A palette. This palette has a lot of fallout, so that's the reason why I started with my eyes. And I'm going to be using the electric blue from the palette. This is just depotted, and I'm going to pick that up using the JH40 brush, which is just a small tapered blending brush. And I'm going to start and pack this on the outer corner. And I'm really just starting by creating a smoky liner on the outer corner. So I'm really just taking my time and blending this shade on the outer corner. And I'm going to bring it to the center of my lid, but I'm not going to take it too far in the inner corner. I was wondering if you had any recommendation for a good royal blue, deep blue shade that's not patchy and that has a lot of payoff, because most of the blues I have in my collection are so patchy and they erase. When I start blending them, they erase into nothing. This blue from the Morphe palette is the best I have right now, but it's not the best eyeshadow I ever tried. So if you have any recommendation, let me know in the comments below. I'm also going to take that shade and bring it a little bit into the inner corner, not the inner corner, into the crease, slowly but surely building the shade up. And you'll see I'm being very messy. You don't really have to be precise with this. Alright, so when I think that I have pretty much the shape that I want, I'm just going to take a fluffier brush. This is a Lavish blender brush, and I'm just going to blend the edges some more. I really want this shade to be very blown out. It really does not have to be precise. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with what I have at the moment. So next I'm going to be taking this highlight right here. So if you've seen my last video, I did a review of this new highlight, and I really wanted to use it in a eyeshadow makeup look because of how multi-chrome and intense it is. So today I'm going to be using this highlight. This is the Space Age Prophecy highlight from Kaleidos. So I'm going to be picking that up with a flat brush. This is just a BH Cosmetics flat brush number 7. This is from their holiday collection. And oh, do you see that? I'm just starting by packing the shade on my lid, and I'm going to bring it on the outer corner. I really want the most payoff and most pigment to be in this inner corner right here. And then I'm going to take that fluffy brush again, and I'm going to be putting this shade all over my lid and on top of the blue eyeshadow we just applied. I'm even going to pick up some more highlight on the fluffy brush, and I'm going to be quite generous and apply this pretty much all over my eye. So I'm going to put this on top of the blue and on my brow bone. I just want the blue to like be a under color just to give a little bit of definition to the lid. And then the shimmer, I just really want it to be all over the place because of how shifty it is. I feel like if I apply this all over my lid, the colors will be different depending on the area it's sitting and also depending on the lighting. So I just think that for photos, this is going to look really pretty. And then I'm just going to go back into the blue just a little bit just to intensify it a little bit more. And I think that I probably would have left the look like this, but I really wanted to use the neon green, and I also coated my lashes in some neon green, so I think I really have to go through with this. But yeah, so you could leave the look like this and do your foundation and everything, but I gotta match it up. So I actually decided to do a mix. So I took a little bit of my Norvina Electric Cake Liner. I took a little bit of the green with my spatula and a little bit of the yellow. I mixed it together and I used that mix of color to create a very like neon green shade. And I'm going to be taking that with my Morphe detailed brush. This is the M250-1 brush. Why is the name so complicated? I don't know. So I'm going to create a very intense wing liner using that shade from my inner corner to my outer corner. All right, so here we go. Next, I'm also going to take that on a flat brush and I'm just going to coat my lashes just so that my lashes will blend into the fake ones. I'm just going to clean up all the fallout that's under my eye. And I'm also going to clean the outer corner. I really want this line to be super harsh. And now, that's the only thing I'm not too sure about is this blue inner corner. I think I might remove it. I'm not too sure yet. I think I'm going to wait until I finish my whole face of makeup until I decide if I want to remove this or not. I'm still going to do it on the other eye and then I'll make my decision because I'm really not sure about this inner corner situation. So I'm going to be using this is the Gel Paint Electric Blue Liner from the brand Illuminati. I'm not sure what this brand is, where this comes from, but I have it in my collection. I think I got this from a BoxyCharm, but you can use any royal blue pencil you have. And I'm just going to draw my inner tear ducts. And I'm also going to bring this blue in the waterline. And I think I'm just going to set this gel liner with the blue powder from the Morphe 24A palette. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the blue and I'm going to set that liner in place. I'm not taking any of this pencil in the center of my eye. I only have it in my waterline. So it's going into the inner corner and it's going to come out from the outer corner. And I'm just creating a line underneath it. I'm not really worrying about the shape because I know I'm going to clean that up after. So that's that for the eye look. Next, I'm just going to put some blue mascara on my lower lashes. Before I put on my green lashes, I think I'm just going to finish my complexion makeup. For my complexion, I think I want to do something very bronzed, very intense, very structured because of how like intense this eye look is. I feel like a very structured face would be the best for this look. So you know it, I'm going to be using my ABH contour stick in the shade Fawn. And I'm going to do some contouring. I already moisturized my skin, so my skin is ready to go. And then I'm just taking a buffer brush and blending everything in. And for my foundation, I've actually been really enjoying the Milk Flex foundation, especially whenever I use cream contouring, just because I feel like this is a really good way to put foundation on certain areas and then just blending everything out. And also in my review, I did say that this foundation was not really layering quite nicely on my skin, but I did have a lot of like moisturizer and primer, and I had a lot of complexion products. So since that video, I've been trying this foundation out like on its own or for other makeup looks, and I've actually been really enjoying it. The shade is a little bit off for me, but it does make me look a little bit more tan, so I'm not mad. So I'm just going to buff this on the high points of my face, and I'm also going to bring that into the contouring just to blend everything out. For my concealer, I'm going to be taking my Rare Beauty concealer. You know it. I've been using this one in my videos quite a lot. I do really like it because it's a very lightweight formula. So whenever I do like stick contouring, stick foundation and everything, I just want to bring back some light to my face without putting too much coverage. So that's a reason why I've been liking this one a lot. I just really like the finish of this concealer. And the color is really pretty as well. Alright, so I just applied a little bit of concealer on the high points of my face and also around my chin where I do have some redness. And I'm just going to blend it with my concealer brush and going back over it with my foundation brush. Alright, so now that my foundation is on and I have a little bit more definition to my skin, I think I actually really like this makeup look. I hope by applying lashes it's not going to ruin it. Also, how I created my lashes, so I just coated the lashes with the ABH Electric Cake Liner with the same two colors I used for my green liner, and then I decided to go on top using the green and the yellow from the Morphe 24A palette just to set the cream product in place, and it also made the green a lot brighter and a lot more intense. So that's how I did that. So I'm just going to plop these on. I'm going to be using my Lily Lashes glue. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but these lashes are the ABH lashes in the style Georgina. They're like a very fluffy kind of lash. They're really pretty actually. I'm kind of sad that I did that to them. Alright, so I think that's pretty much the best lash application I can have because these lashes did not want to stick. Like this eye in particular, like it's looking a little bit wonky, I'm not gonna lie, but it's the best I can do. So I'm going to start working on my brows. So I'm going to be using my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade number 3. I'm just going to fill my brows in really quickly. And I do want my brows to be extremely fluffy today. So I'm going to just fill everything in. It's very hard to fill the brows with such massive lashes. Alright, and then I'm going to use my super glue. This is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This product is like super glue. It's really good to set the brows in place, and they're really not going to move for the whole day. So I'm just going to wiggle this product into my brow, and then with the flat side of the applicator, I'm going to just flatten out my brows. For my bronzer, I'm going to go into my Hourglass Ghost Edit palette. I'm going to pick up my bronzer shade, and I'm just going to warm up my complexion a little bit more, just to give a little bit more definition and warmth to the skin. And also bring that down my neck because I need a little bit of balance. For my blush, I'm going to go into the It's Likely Makeup palette. This is the Fairy Blush palette, and I'm going to pick up the coral shade with a duo fiber brush, and I'm just going to pack this under my cheeks, on my cheeks. And of course, for my highlight, I'm going to be using the Space Age Prophecy highlight. And to apply it, I'm going to try and use this brush just because it's a little bit more fluffy. And in my last video, I used the brush that comes with it, and it's a little bit too compact and too intense for this highlight because this highlight is very intense. So I'm just going to pick up some of the highlight on the brush, and let's just be very light-handed. Oh, that's such a pretty highlight. With this makeup look, I feel like I belong in like a spaceship or I feel like an alien or something. It's very futuristic, but I really like it. And the inner corner, the blue inner corner, I think I really like it. So I'm going to keep everything like this. I'm going to fill in my lips. I should probably go nude. Oh yeah, I'm going to go with this one. So this is the Fenty Mademoiselle lipstick in the shade Single. And this shade has a little bit of coral in it. It's a little bit more orange. And I feel like with the highlight, it's really flattering and they work well together. Oh, I forgot to line my lips. Whoops. Never mind. I think I'm going to leave my lips like this. I'm not sure. I don't think I want to do a gloss, or do I want to do a gloss? Maybe I could try this one. This is the Fenty gloss in the shade Baby Brute. Yeah, I think this might look pretty. I'm going to put this on top. That's a pretty gloss. Before putting it back in the tube, I'm just going to wipe it off just because I got some lipstick on it and I don't really want to put lipstick in the tube. And I love the formula of these glosses. Like, they feel really comfortable and they're not really tacky. Alright, so that's pretty much it for today's look. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm really loving this look. It's a little bit bizarre. It kind of reminds me of the Grinch because of these green fluffy lashes, but I'm not really mad at it. And I really love the shimmer all over the lid because it gives a really nice dimension to the eye look. So overall, I'm loving this look. I'm not sure where this could be worn. Maybe for like a Halloween party or like a space costume kind of thing, but whatever. I think this is probably going to look really good in photos just because of how like shiny this eye makeup is. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you liked today's look, don't forget to leave a like. You can also subscribe to my channel. I put up new videos every single Mondays, so subscribe so that you don't miss any of the Makeup Mondays. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.